Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to our Bible study today. I'm starting a new study that I'm calling Special Studies in Revelation, or Special Studies in the Revelation. Some time ago, I completed a study of the entire book of Revelation, verse by verse. A lot of videos, probably 40, 45 videos maybe. It's a lot of them. It took quite a while to do. But as you progress through the book, you notice you run across something that is mentioned almost as an afterthought. It's just maybe a word or a phrase that has very special meaning and deserves consideration. But if you stop in the time of teaching to talk about that one point, it kind of messes up the flow of the study of the book, because it might take, I don't know, it might be a topic that's worthy of its own study or its own video. So what I've decided to do is pick out some of those words or phrases or topics and make a special study out of each one of them. And I identified 6 such topics in Revelation, and I'll make a video of each one of them. The first one in the series I've called Occurrence of the Word Soon. You'll see, if you've studied the book of Revelation before, the word soon occurs a lot of times, and you need to really understand what that word means to progress through the studies. But every time it occurs, you shouldn't have to stop and develop the meaning of the word again. So what I've done is I've just pulled that word out and devoted some teaching time just to that word. The second topic for the study of for the special studies is occurrence of the word repent, and it's kind of the same question or the same situation with that word. It occurs several times, and it's worthy of its own study time. So that will be the second study in our second video in our study. There'll be 6. I think I told you that. Now, those first 2 are developed around the occurrence of a word or repent. But the last 4 are topic studies, and the 4 of them I've entitled Reigning with Christ. You see the word reigning of Christ as you go through there, and it's almost like, wow, reigning with Christ, but you fly through there so fast you almost forget that you read it. Of course, Christians not going to forget that, but nevertheless, it's something that you can't really devote any real teaching time to it because of what you're studying. The flow of that study might be hampered somewhat, or maybe it might even create a huge distraction. So this is another topic that I've decided to pull out, study on its own. It's called Reigning with Christ. The next one after that, and I don't know that this will be third. I reserve the right to change the order that I'm telling you about right now. The next one that I have pulled out is called Seeing the Face of God. That's something that we've always been taught, and the Bible clearly says if you see the face of God, you die. Well, that's not so in Revelation. Revelation says we are going to see the face of God sometime, and we're not going to die. We're going to rejoice because of it. So we're going to have some time studying with that. Then there's one that is God dwelling with us. That's another phrase that shows up, and it's magnificent to think of that. It's magnificent to think of seeing his face. It's magnificent to think of reigning with Christ. And all those 3 topics deserve, even though they just occur as a phrase, they deserve some significant teaching time so that we can get a full understanding of the glorious meaning of those things. And the sixth topic, which is really not mentioned in the book of Revelation, but it's alluded to, and I've called that the Judgement Seat of Christ. I don't recall ever studying or devoting full time of teaching to the Judgement Seat of Christ, but we're going to do that here. So all of these 6 topics are going to be offshoots of the book of Revelation in a unit of study that I call Special Studies in the Revelation. So I hope that you'll stick with me through this. It won't take long to get through it, but it has some very interesting information in it. And I think what I'm going to do on the very first day of teaching, when I completed this video of the introduction to this unit, I'm going to do the next 2 units, the next 2 videos in the unit at one time. So when you see this introduction, you're also going to see the occurrences of the word soon and occurrences of the word repent. They're all going to be available at the same time along with this introduction. They don't take long to watch, and I hope that you'll stick with me through that, watch them, get familiar with them, and as you, particularly in those 2, keep a pencil and paper handy, because you may want to write down some references to keep you having to go back through and search for them a second time, because there's some interesting things here. So thank you for studying with me, and we'll go on to a video now. Thank you.